We've just posted the Christmas in July orders. Thank you so much if you placed an order during the sale. I'm so happy to have shipped those orders. There were some really chunky ones and Tom helped me pull the doodles and the scripts so to get through them at like a reasonable pace. I thought it was going to take me a little bit longer, so really pleased about that. But today I am back in the office. I've not vlogged in a while. I'm feeling a little bit rusty. I've not really been like sleeping very well lately, and I feel like it makes me really lethargic, and then vlogging is extra hard. So feeling a little bit out of practice, but we'll see what we get, which is kind of the general theme for the channel anyway. Like if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that that's just how things are. But what am I doing today? I would like to try and catch up on my plan with me's. I wanted to design today, but I think there's some art coming out tomorrow that I want to use. It's Wednesday, by the way. So I'm gonna probably just try and focus on filming today so that I can hopefully get like a chunk of them done, because next week the week after, I think, I'm going to see my friend Jenny in Jersey, so I'm going to be away for a little bit. Don't really tend to go away, so I want to have some, well, I don't know if I'll schedule anything for the Sunday video, but I want to have a plan with me scheduled at least. And I'm just so behind on my plan with me's. I really want to get up to date because I want to start planning for like summer and autumn, and I want to just go into autumn being able to use kits like timely. So that is, I'm hoping to maybe get a good chunk of them done today, so that's probably going to be our goal. I'd like to try and do some restocks, I think, while I plan, but I really need to try and set more realistic goals for myself rather than be like, yeah, I'm going to do 10 hours of work in 2 hours and then be like, well, why didn't I get it done? I feel like I say this every few months. We know I'm not good at this. So I wanted to show you a little gadget that I got. It was £30 and it's a banknote counter, but I thought I could use it to count sheets, like doodle sheets, script sheets, like the smaller quarter sheets. But it actually works really well just for big sheets in general, like half sheets. So this has saved me a lot of time. I can now use it to count my sheets, whereas normally I would manually be there like counting them. And if you know me, I'll do anything to get out of a repetitive, like mundane task. So I'm so excited that I can now use this to quickly fly through restocks without having to stop and count, which is such like a first world problem, but I always lose count, and sometimes Tom will count for me and he loses count, and then we try and talk to each other and we lose count. So I'm really happy to have this banknote counter, which is not something I ever would have thought would work, but I've been verifying the counts and it's been like perfect. So that is my recommendation to you. If you have a shop or have a need for counting sheets, a banknote counter does the job perfectly. I think I need to go and take my contacts out because my eyes are hurting me so badly. They've been really just like dry and itchy, and I put loads of eye drops in just like throughout the whole day, but they are getting a bit much. I'm still printing and cutting. I ended up working through some mini kit restocks. Needed to restock like 4 like reasonably new collections, so just getting those done while I work on other things. And I haven't started filming yet because I'm still doing my custom scripts. I have a couple of weeks where I've got gaps in my notes, and I'm kind of dreading trying to figure out what I did in those weeks. So I thought I would just get it out of the way first and do it now, like the whole like eat the frog thing. So I haven't started filming, but I've got like 5 weeks of notes done. I don't know how many I've got left. I think maybe 4 weeks. So I really want to try and get those done because I think that's kind of part of what is like putting me off doing the filming, because I know I'm going to get to the point where I haven't got any notes. So I'm just trying to get that out of the way. I think my eyes sometimes get irritated by the aircon in the car, like when it blows and just like dries them out, and then I struggle to like get them to retain moisture afterwards if I'm wearing my contacts. I'm actually due a contact lens checkup. I need to book that, and I need to book my car MOT. And I can't really see very well in these glasses because last time I had the opticians I didn't get my glasses like updated to my new prescription because I don't wear them very often, but I need to remember to wear them sometimes because my contact lenses are not like for every day. They're for like I think 5 out of 7 days kind of. I've also started using a new moisturizer my friend Jenny recommended. It's like snail slime which hear me out, it's like a Korean thing, and they don't hurt the snails when they get the slime off them. It's actually like they put them in this like pleasure chamber to get the snails to secrete their, this is probably not really selling you on it, but it's meant to be really like moisturizing, and I don't really know if I'm seeing a difference or not, but I did get ID'd for an energy drink, so I think I must look youthful again. I have to be quite careful with my skin because I'm sensitive, dry, acne prone, and you know, all the fun things. But yeah, I think it's nice enough. I don't know, I feel like it's not actually that great for dry skin, but I'm putting moisturizer on afterwards and kind of like using it as like a serum, like sandwiched between. But so far so good, I think. Anyway, on to my custom scripts. I'm working on I'm just making them on the custom script designer on the website. Tom is working on like a version 2 of the custom script designer, which I'm really excited to show you because there's so many more customization options. I think you'll really enjoy it, and we have optimized it for mobile because that was a thing with the current one, is we kind of recommend that you use it on a computer so you can see sort of everything at once, but version 2 will be mobile first. Oh, and another exciting update that you've missed because I haven't really been filming. I have a new desk. It's a beautiful like not refurbished, kind of upcycled hardwood desk I got from a local company who salvaged it from I think it's like a Victorian era house in Leicestershire, which is the county that I'm in. I think the house was damaged in a fire and they were able to save it. It's like floorboards, and made it into a beautiful desk. And I love hardwood, I love dark wood, and I found this on eBay I think, but I really wanted like a natural kind of wooden background to use for filming, so I haven't got to use, I mean I love my vinyl backdrops, but I really wanted just like some like a desk that I also liked, so I can put the backdrops on it if I want a change of scenery, but like it itself is like very photo-esque, or I don't know the word. I'm so happy with it. It's so smooth and like feels nice, but you've got like the bits of the floorboard that were like in it. You've got some little like stapley bits and like the holes and stuff. It's so pretty. And I've put like a couple of albums and my pen pots and stuff, and I've got my little Aristotle to watch over me when I plan. So it's like such a nice little planning environment I've made for myself. So I'm excited to plan here. I did get asked to do a desk tour. There's really not that much here, but I will go through and show you what I've got. So let me just move my random bits. I'll pop the lights on as well so we get the full effect. I hope the audio is okay. My microphone is like facing this way and I can't rotate it, so I kind of have to stand like in front of the camera. So this is just a plastic box that I have all my kits in, divided by like theme, so like spring, summer, birthday, anytime, and then I've got my foil near the back, and then the other half of it, because it has kind of like a middle divider, I've just got some notebooks, some earplugs, just some random clips, and this little like gold paper clip thing that is from Sainsbury's, and you can put stuff in it like it's like a note stand thing. Then I've just got a cup, which Kat got me actually, I think for Christmas or my birthday, which has like Taylor Swift books on it, like with the album names. And I've got my mild liners in there and a few random pens. I've got the infamous, or famous, I don't know if it's really infamous, I've got the Target like face cup. These were all the rage in like 2015 or something, which I still have mine. I don't know, I wouldn't buy it nowadays, but I do think it's cool to have, I guess. And I've just got my random stationery bits that I use while I plan. So I've got little scissors, some Tombow whiteout, a craft knife, a ruler, and just bits and bobs. I've got a random candle, which is more of like a photo prop, to be honest. I've only recently lit it, and I've got a like ring because I didn't leave it burning long enough. I've got like a natural rock coaster. I really actually like these. I think these were from Debenhams. It doesn't say, it just says do not soak, wipe clean only. I got these a long time ago and I just like them. I have another one somewhere, I think it's in the living room. Then on top of this little acrylic drawers, I only have one drawer in there, and I've just got some random sticker sheets that are too big to fit in my storage, which is here. So I've got 2 A5 memory notes pads, and that's it. I just kind of use it without the drawer, so it's more of a ledge than a drawer. I've got my little Aristotle, which I mentioned, and then in this plastic tub on top, I've got 3 of the Christmas countdown envelopes because I was just like, I took a photo to show them. I've got some reusable sticker albums, some random foil sheets. I think I put them there so I would remember to put them away, and that hasn't worked. And I've got my A5 scrapbook for when I start that. Then a little bit further along, I've got 2 sticker albums. I was gonna move my foil into one of these, so I'll have to do that soon. My planner, this is my actual planner for planning, memory planning. And then behind that, I've got another set of acrylic drawers. These have all my old scripts from before I used custom scripts. These are all my scripts, and I don't really know what I'm doing with them. Like I've got them in here with the dividers as well. I don't know if I'm gonna de-stash them or just keep them in case I need them again. I don't know, but they're just there for now. I've got just a drawer of plain cellos in case I bag kits up here. Sometimes I will use these to bag up the kits that I photograph for new releases so that I don't like leave them forever and then have to bag them up in like 3 weeks time when they've got dusty. Then I have this little box of my doodle stickers. So I have them organised by category with these little white dividers from Amazon, and I just made the stickers, although they've started to fade. I didn't know that would happen. I guess it's faded from the sun. I'm surprised that it's got that much sun because I'm like, this is the far side of my office and my doors are on the whole other side, so I don't even think the sun would reach here. So that's weird, but yeah, these are just dividers that I made, labelled them with categories, and then I've got all my character stickers in here for when I plan. And then the only other thing, I have a little 3D printed crate that Tom made me, and this is my old lens. I have a new lens now, but I still use this one for photos. and filming plan with me. So this is just the kit lens that came, ooh, you're slipping. So this is just the kit lens that came with my camera. So that's kind of a mini desk tour. I'm sure it will move around as I start to use it, but I really like how I've put everything out to begin with. And I do really need to deal with this Kallax situation, but that's not a problem for today, but everything is just kind of shoved wherever it will fit, which I think seems to always happen to this Kallax. So maybe I need to like put doors on it or something so that I can't just shove things in gaps. And while we're at it, I did also move my packing desk around. So I need to do an updated office tour because I've also changed the desk that the cutter is on. I've like briefly mentioned it, but I didn't really properly show you. I've moved this around. Really actually like this. It was very effective when I packed the Christmas in July orders, but I think I just kind of wanted like a change of scenery over here. I got a little bit bored with how things were, and it felt like I had a lot of things on here that I wasn't really using when I packed orders, so just moved it around a bit and made it a little bit more efficient. So it is the next day. I didn't really get any, well, I didn't get any filming done. I did do all my scripts though, which I'm really happy about. It took me so long because I didn't have memory notes for like 5 weeks. I got really behind and then I just didn't take notes. And I do have like a decent method for figuring out what I did. So I go through my photos and then I go on Google Activity, which is like a new thing I found recently, but it kind of aggregates all of your Google activity. So it tells me what I googled, where I like went on maps, what I watched on YouTube, and it like just like jogs my memory of all these things I've done. So I can find out what I've done like to a good degree of accuracy, but it's not as quick as like using my memory notes pad and just writing my scripts from what I actually did. But I have got all my notes done now apart from this current week because we're still in it. So I'm prepared to do my memory spreads. I just haven't actually like started them. So I think I'm going to do it at the weekend because I really need to spend today designing now. So I'm going to start printing and cutting these scripts, which is what I'm doing now. The screen's literally behind you, so I'm probably like looking weirdly at the camera but not directly at it. So yes, I need to design, but Kate Girl Jess has released Halloween art. It feels so early for Halloween, but I'm going to work on that. And there is really pretty autumn art from Painted Lilacs. It's like a little bit Thanksgiving-y, I think, from my memory, but I don't think I'm going to go a Thanksgiving angle, obviously being like a UK shop. And it's like pink and teal and orange. It's really cute. And then I don't know what else. I can re-release. Last year, one of the mysteries we did was like kind of spooky birthday celebration. There was like a wedding box, so I might do that one. Yeah, so I've got some options, and then maybe journaling kits I need to try and do this week as well. So yeah, I've got quite a lot to do, and it is 12:30, so I haven't got the most amount of time. Been planning our Eras trip because we go on next Thursday, me and Sarah. Good news is it's a little bit cooler today, so I'm not melting as much. Still got the window open. I did get a big fly curtain for this door, so I can have the door open now, but it means you might get a little bit more like background noise. But also, I did mean to say, I put a reel up of my banknote counter, and someone did mention that they have vinyl sticker sheets, like mine are paper, not really vinyl, and it left like black marks. So if you do get it on my recommendation, maybe just like, I don't really know how to solve that, but I tested vinyl from my shop and I don't get black marks, but it could be, my theories are that it's like a different kind of machine with a different kind of tire. The tire maybe is worn and needs replacing, because that's what my collator would do. It would start to leave marks if the tires were worn. Or maybe it's one that's made for the new like plastic money, whereas mine is specifically for the paper money, like our old currency. So I don't know, but just wanted to like put that disclaimer, because just because it hasn't left marks on my sheets doesn't mean that it wouldn't on someone else's. it is Monday and I'm working on some new doodle stickers. We're having some pretty aggressive thunder. It's really like hot, but we had some like spitting rain earlier, then we had quite a lot of rain, and now we're getting like actual flashes of lightning and thunder, and it's 1 p.m. so this is kind of weird for us in the UK, I think. There was some new doodles released late last week, and I was gonna try and like squeeze them into last week's releases, but it was just not gonna happen. Did go a little bit off task last week. My mum ended up in hospital. She's out now and she's okay, but for like a couple of days I was a bit like, ooh, I don't know what I'm doing, so I didn't really like film that consistently over the weekend. So I'm gonna like end this vlog today. I'll like film more bits and bobs of what I'm doing, but I need to collate last week's releases, think about like what I'm doing for this week's releases, because I am away on Thursday because we're going to see Taylor Swift. We're doing the National Express like Swiftie coach, so we are leaving at like midday. It will take us to London and then it will pick us up after the concert, so hopefully that all goes to plan, because if it does, that's a very like convenient service for them to offer. So Thursday is going to kind of be like a write-off, but I need to get everything done like ideally for Wednesday instead of Thursday, so that will be next week's vlog. But I want to tie up this week's releases. So we did have 3 collections and I did 2 journaling kits. I was going to try and do a few more, but I honestly just ran out of time, so I just did the 2. But I'm going to work on some doodles so that I can be printing and cutting those, because I've actually printed and cut everything. I just need to collate it all. I picked up some Halloween doodles as well, so I can do some little Halloween sampler sheets. I don't know if I think I did do some before when I had like the brown line doodles, but I don't think the Halloween sampler ever made it back into the shop when I discontinued those, so I would like to release those. And then I've just got a few other fun like individual sheets to do, so I'll work on those today. I'm so glad to be home. I'm so stressed. I just went to my nail appointment. I've got my olive nails for my Taylor Swift look, which I'm being Ivy, the song from Folklore, because I've got like an olive green dress and I'm going to do like vines and stuff. But I was driving to my nail appointment and my car would not change gear. I got stuck in like first, and then I couldn't get like up to speed, and then I realised that if I turned the car off I could change gear, but then I got it stuck in neutral, and then I was at traffic lights I couldn't pull off for like 3 cycles. Just like stuck my hazards on. I was like, oh my god, why is this happening to me? I'm so stressed. I managed to pull over, get to a car park and ring Tom. And apparently our car does this thing where like you have to like pump your foot on the clutch sometimes if the gears are like sticky. I don't know if that's like a car thing or if it's a my car thing. So I did manage to get going and I could get to my appointment, and it was okay on the way back. I just kept like pumping the clutch, like putting it into neutral when I was like at lights and stuff, just to like keep the clutch like lubricated or whatever. But I don't know why it's happening. Our car is due a service like imminently, so I guess they'll look at it. But it's just not what I needed today, because I went to my contact lens checkup in the morning. I'd like booked it to align well with my nail appointment, and then I was like, oh my god, stressing to get there. But on the subject of contact lenses, I mentioned like my irritated eyes. I told her I had dry eyes and she looked, and apparently I actually have allergies, not dry eyes, because she can see like bumps in my eye. So I have like allergy eye drops now, and I might go to the doctors because I get like a funny throat as well. Like I think I generally just have allergies, so I should probably like take like an oral tablet as well. But hopefully now I know about that, I can take the right kind of eye drops, not just like dry eye drops. I need the allergy ones, so that's good to know the answer to that. But yeah, I'm home now, so I'm gonna do some more work on the mystery, also collate some kits. Need to get that done today, but I printed one of the mystery sheets wrong, so I have to like do the extra like oops sheet to explain that. Basically on the mystery add-on page, normally I'll do a double box, but I've got 2 single boxes on this month's and I forgot to change the cut line, so it cuts them like too close together. They should be like 2 separate boxes, so I need to fix that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just collect those kits and then I'll probably end the vlog. So thank you for watching. I'm sorry that this was kind of a chaotic one, but I will see you in my next video. Bye.